Okay, here's your standard run from Saturday. That was nice. Got that cross in. Naughty girl. I don't think the judge called those weaves. Okay. So she really launched herself over over jump 2. Let me see what happens. Oh, well. I mean, if I remember right, it wasn't too bad if they did sort of come out long, because then when they came back, it set them up really good for the tunnel. And you were just moving forward. So there she's taking off. Here's the stride before she takes off. So this is when you have to cue something so that she can change her jumping. And you are, I can see you're decelerating because your weight is shifting back, but you're moving forward, your shoulders are forward, and your inside arm is up. So you're not doing a lot to cue a turn. And I don't think you want a tight turn here, but she did just kind of launch out there and then take several strides to come back to the triple. I mean, it's not horrible. That's pretty nitpicky. And then you got up here nicely, did really nice front cross there. Really nice. So I sort of think what happened here, and this would be something you could work on in training. I don't know if you have a table, but you are literally walking to the table. You're walking, you're walking. Now she's on the table and you stop way back here. My guess is you've had problems with the table, and maybe that's why you're doing that. But you probably should have just driven to the table, and then right when you get to the table, decelerate a little bit. I don't know, because I think with your deceleration and your walking and then stopping far away from the table, I think she wasn't sure if she should be on the table or not. So, let's see. Okay, so you could have gotten a lot nicer turn here, because here's the stride before she takes off. Here she's taking off. So in this stride right here is when you have to cue something, and you're just forward. Your shoulders are forward. Your motion is forward. You don't have your outside arm up. Your shoulders aren't really turned into her. So if you would have started your front cross rotation, and I don't mean your foot rotation, but I mean your shoulder rotation and your arm rotation right now, she would have had a lot nicer turn here, because she couldn't do anything about it. And see, now you're rotating, but she's in the air, so she can't do anything about where she's going to land or anything. And she goes pretty far out there. And I don't think she did the weaves right, and you didn't get called on it. No, she totally entered on the wrong pole. And the judge didn't. Look, she started to raise her hand and didn't. She was a horrible judge. I mean, I'm glad she didn't call your weaves, because I guess you already had a fault, but So she tends to really check in with you because she tends to be ahead of you a lot of the time. And that's fine. I think you responded. You saw her looking and you raised your hand. That's good. It's a good reaction. And then she like almost comes off the dog walk. Wow. That was good.